Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and hopefully this is a helpful one for you. A lot of people have troubles with these things, especially in the form you see them in right now. These are babies, juveniles, and all basically growing up gachas. So how do you properly raise a gacha? It's actually pretty easy. Now, I say that, it's just one big tip that you need to know. One, the easiest thing you can do is stay inside of render range. Now, the reason that that's important is these have all been going from 0%, and I've kind of logged out and just stood here, right? Baby gachas will raise themselves. Now, I want you to watch this right here just so you can see that I'm not messing with you. There's 1640. There's nothing in his inventory. There's no feeding trows nearby. There's absolutely nothing. Now, what you're looking for is as soon as this food goes up a little bit, he's going to, it's literally going to feed itself. So there's the 1590, and it takes a little bit for their food to spike, but you'll see what I mean as soon as it does start spiking. It drops, and there it is, 1860. So they will continue to auto raise as long as somebody is rendered nearby. So a solution to this is pop out a whole bunch of baby gachas and just log out. And by I say log out, just go AFK. Now the best way to do that is to sit on a wooden chair because it keeps you from being kicked by Battle Eye. You can lay on a bed, and that's another way to do it. You can lay in a sleeping pod. These are all options that will prevent you from getting timeout kicked because the game sees you as doing something. Now another thing you could do is if you happen to live near water, you could just go and use a fishing rod. And then you can also use benches. You can use pretty much anything that's bench or sitting or causing your character to do an action, right? And that's how you would successfully prevent getting kicked out and just logging out. Now, the other option, if you do not like the option of just standing nearby them because gachas auto raise, they literally auto raise. Like I'll just show you this 149. This is a brand new baby gacha, right? This thing will drop its food down and then it'll spike back up. It'll drop it down, it'll spike back up. It's a never-ending process for these things. Now, the other option that you have is if you really aren't comfortable with that, gachas all perform the exact same way. So if I drop a whole bunch of berries, actually I'll just drop everything I have, right? Just to prove a point. So all of these things work like normal gachas. They will pick up everything and feed themselves. They can over encumber as well. So you can put a whole bunch of berries, just toss a whole bunch of berries down if you're still uncomfortable with it, and they will eat as quickly as they can. But again, you don't need to do this because as long as you stay rendered nearby a gacha, a baby gacha will feed itself just out of thin air, so you don't actually need to do anything. All of these have been raising. I even took full-grown gachas and dropped them down just to make sure that it still worked. This was a full-grown gacha. These are all born gachas. You can tell by the crystals on their back. It doesn't matter. It always works where a baby gacha will self-raise itself. You can see that it'll cruise through berries as well if it's hungry. So you can drop a whole bunch of berries if you're uncomfortable. Like, let's say you got to log off for a little bit and you're not sure if you'll get kicked off. Just throw a slot cap of berries on the gacha and it'll auto-raise. Now, these things, notice again, that food stays up when you do it that way. But if you do have a baby gacha, I mean, it's super easy. You just stand near them. That's the glitch. It's still something that hasn't been fixed since gachas came out. They will auto raise themselves as long as someone is nearby. So hopefully this little tip helps you out. And other than that, if you want a server of your own, look below. G-Portal, 5% off. These are servers that I use. Never have any problems. They're always good. Check them out. And also, if you don't mind, smash that like button. Leave a comment below for the algorithm and consider subbing to the channel. That would be awesome as well. All right, Teach.